Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. Gemini, always remember that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. Gemini, I also want to let you know that I have another channel that is to do with love, relationships, and all that good stuff. So if you want to see more of my work, I'm going to link the channel in the description box below. I'm just going to pop these cards so you can see them. And you have two major arcana cards, Gemini. So we have some important messages that we need to talk about. There is some transitions and there is some happy endings that are on the cards. So I always say to people, you know, transitions can be difficult, but at the end of the day, they are leading to something that is beautiful. So you have the Death card, but you have the Sun card. We are going to shed the light on that. Don't you worry about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of oracle cards here so that we can get clear messages for you. I hope that you are well. I hope that life is treating you good and all that stuff. Thank you, Divine. So we are working with these oracle cards, and I know lots of you have been asking me, messaging me and asking me about these oracle cards. I made these oracle cards with my guides. They are still in work in progress. I just really wanted to communicate with you with like the messages that I'm hearing from my guides, because it just makes it a lot easier for me to really translate the messages. And I can say that I've really seen a big difference since I've started using these cards. So for anyone who's been asking me, these cards are not for sale. You can buy them anywhere. They do not have a name or nothing like that. They are just literally me, my guides, and I working on this little project of mine. So these are the cards that we have. Let's see what is coming up for you. Let's really get down to the meat and potatoes of this reading. All right, Gemini? So there is, like I said, there is a transitional phase that you are going through that is on the cards. Let me put these cards like this. I want you to see them. So I've changed the angle of my camera, so I'm still getting used to where the camera is now. So like I said, right, enough chit chat. So like I said, there is a transition that is on the cards. So for some of you, this transition of the Death card, being that it is a major arcana card, this transition could really push you, could really challenge you, right? Because it is a transition. It is like that feeling where a situation is dying, a relationship is dying, whichever way that this card is really expressing itself in your life. At the end of it all, when it's said and done, you are going to look back and be appreciative of this card, the Death card. Because as we can see, we have the Moon, and the Moon is that card that amplifies our fear. The Moon is the card that really triggers us to be afraid, to be worried, to be anxious, to be all that and a bag of chips, right? But this card, really what it's trying to do is to create some firm foundations for you. Why? Because when we are looking at the numerology of the number of the Death card, it is the number 1 and the number 3. Together they make the number 4. The number 4 is all about creating stability. So what really this card is really wanting to bring for you is to remove situations, people, circumstances that no longer serve you, so that these things that are dead, these things that have rotten, these things that have expired and do not need to exist in your life anymore, that they can go away, so that something new that is going to bring stability can replace these things that have really served their purpose. We're seeing that this transition is going to lead you to this energy next of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a wonderful energy because we are seeing you standing in your power. The Queen of Swords is a wonderful energy because she is able to communicate what she needs. She is able to communicate the vision. She is able to really get down to the nitty-gritty and also be able to use her sword to cut away anything that does not need to be in her life anymore. The Queen of Swords is all about truth. It's all about justice. It's all about really putting in the time and effort that is needed to deliver that justice that is here. So for some of you are going to be really communicating your truth as you are going this transitional phase, as you're going through this. So whatever is happening, if it gets a bit too much, our oracle card was saying to you, hey Gemini, the best thing to do when things start getting really hard and you get really in your mind, you get a bit like clouded in your judgment, in your thinking, it is wonderful to be able to ask a friend for some advice. It is recommended to really speak with a friend and tell them, Gemini, please be brutally honest with me. If you're in my circumstances, what would you do? Like, what can you see? Because the reason why this card is here when I was working with my guides is because, like, when we go to ask for advice, right? People are afraid to give us the real truth and to really deliver that punch. But sometimes what we need to do is to get that punch that just like shakes us to the core to make the changes that we need. And when we ask our friends to be brutally honest with us and also reassure them that whatever you're saying, even though it might hurt me, I'm going to appreciate that because currently I can't think straight. I can't see what it is that I need to do. Can you see what it is that I need to do? So friends, family, because they are not attached to our situation, they can see our situation from a detached point of view. Hence, they're able to give us really important, useful advice that will lead us to the energies of the Queen of Swords. So whatever is happening, the Death card is here to really be in the energy of wiping the slate clean, okay? Because you are transitioning, there's a new chapter that is on the cards, and really wiping the slate clean is going to be important. I would say to you that also, because these are really can be tricky energies and you can be triggered to be in your fears, also cleanse your home. Like open up the windows, burn some sage, make some noise, clap in the corners, whatever it is that you do to cleanse your home. Really be in that energy of doing that, because there is this transition that you need to cleanse this energy away, because you've got something amazing that is coming here. All right, so whatever is happening, the divine is saying that it might just feel, Gemini, like it is taking time for the transition to happen. It might just feel like it is taking time for whatever it is that you've been wishing, that you've been praying for. But understand, you just need to be patient. Everything is coming together. The divine, your guides, your ancestors are all working in the background. They are moving worlds. They are moving mountains. They are doing everything that they can. But for you, you have to do your part, and your part is not to be afraid. Step up, show up, do what you need to do, and then be patient with the changes that are here, understanding that you have protection from your guides, from the universe, from the ancestors, from everyone here. If you really step out from this energy and step away from the energy of feeling afraid, in fact, invite the new that is here, because I'm going to tell you about the Sun card, because the Sun card is really amazing. So whatever that is happening here, some of you are going to really be wishing upon a star. You're going to be seeing synchronicities. You're going to be seeing the number 111 and wishing for your stars. And not only that, this card is saying that your wishes have been granted. Your wishes, Gemini, have been granted. And now the ball is in your court to go and walk the walk. Okay? So whatever you need to do here, this is you now being brave to go and do whatever it is that you need to do, because the divine cannot do it for you. The divine is not going to gift you with a magic wand. You said your prayers, you said your wishes have been granted. Now you need to go and walk and transition to go and collect your wishes that have been granted. And we're seeing, Gemini, that you are going to be able to do that really, really well, because the next card, we are seeing you in a completely different energy. Now you have the Sun card. The Sun card is the number 19, and when you add 1 and 9 together is the number 10, and 0 plus 1 is 1, which is indicating a new beginning. Okay, so there is a new beginning that is going to really make you feel joyous. The sun is shining, everything is just really, really feeling good. Your wishes have been granted, and now you're actually experiencing your wishes. Some of you are wanting to have children, babies, whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you are just wanting a brighter future. Some of you are wanting to get married. Some of you are wanting a home. Some of you are just wanting stability. Whatever it is that you are wishing for, remember, you are gonna go and have to do the work that you need to do to make these wishes a reality. But nonetheless, brighter days are ahead. Your wishes have been granted. This is a joy that is here that you need to really start walking towards. For some of you, I feel that you are wanting to bring new love to your situation, and the divine is really saying, remember, you are going through a transition. Move, okay? Don't stay stuck because you're afraid. Don't stay stuck because you're confused. Move, 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 move. Do whatever it is that you need to do. Otherwise, you're gonna miss important connection, because we have our oracle card that is talking about missed connections. So if you are afraid, if you are not moving, if you are not doing what you need to do to make these wishes come true, then you're gonna miss some really important connections. Some of you have been praying for love. Love is gonna be there. So you need to go and move, collect your love blessings. Some of you have been praying for a new job. You need to move so you can go to that location, claim that blessings about a new job. Some of you, whatever, wanting babies, move, move, move. It's all about movement, all right? So the divine is saying, really be mindful not to self-sabotage this good energy that is here. We saw you here being told that your wishes are coming true, but we have that death card, and I told you the death card makes people afraid. It makes people fearful about what is about to happen, but do not feel afraid. In fact, celebrate. The change is finally here. You prayed for this. Your wishes have been granted. We don't have time to be afraid now. We are now rolling up our sleeves, willing to do what we need to do to claim all the blessings that have been granted to us. So do not fall into the energy of self-sabotaging this amazing future that you have of the Sun card, because you are too afraid to do whatever it is that you have to do. You have to hold your part of the bargain so that all these wishes that are here can come true. For some of you, you need to really remember to step into the energy of meditation, okay? Really meditating, really contemplating, really tapping into the energy to speak to the divine, so the divine can inspire you, so the divine can help you on this new chapter that you're on. Gemini, the divine is saying, listen, really be mindful about what you're focusing on, because what you're focusing on is going to be becoming your reality that you're going to be experiencing in the future, all right? So remember, we spoke about feeling afraid about the changes that are happening. Do not focus on the fear. This has to happen so that your wishes that you prayed for can come, so that the new changes that you've been hoping and praying for such a long time, that you've been wishing for, can be delivered to you. So the divine is saying, focus on the new chapter, on the new growth that is going to be coming into your life, instead of focusing on the fear of what is currently exiting and leaving your life. Focus, 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 because you are remembering that what you focus on grows, it amplifies. So I see that you're really going to be stepping into the energy of focusing on this Sun card, because you're understanding that this is what you want, all right? The Sun card is a major arcana card, and it is one of my favorite cards because it really talks about healing. It talks about abundance. It talks about a brighter future. It talks about brighter days ahead. You are feeling radiant. You are feeling blissful. We all know how we feel like when it is summertime. So this is how you are going to be feeling like. And the ancestors here are like on fire. They are really wanting to emphasize the message that is here about you taking action and doing what you need to do to walk to this energy of the Sun card. So whatever is happening, you have the important dreams, okay? So you've been dreaming about a new chapter opening up in your life. You have been wishing, you have been praying, you have been doing all that. And now is the time, okay? The time is now for the new changes to start happening. So whatever is happening, the divine also, what I'm hearing is, as far as your dreams that you have been praying for, remember to keep them quiet. Don't tell everyone, okay? And thank you, divine, for that message, because I feel that actually, yes, this is an important message that I wouldn't have really have spotted, right? So what the divine is saying, that just as a pregnant woman who is, who's pregnant with a child, they don't go and announce as soon as they find out that they're pregnant, that they are pregnant. They usually wait 3 months or whatever it is, and before then they keep it a secret. So for you, you have dreams that are going to start coming true. You saw that 1111 card, and as your dreams are starting coming true, as your dreams are starting to grow bigger, Don't go and shout them out to the world. Allow your dreams to take hold. Just as a pregnant woman does not tell everyone straight away, they allow that baby, that fetus, to really get strong, to really be infused in that life that is growing. Similarly for you, you are allowing your dreams to be really infused. You are allowing your dreams to be strong in your reality before you start sharing them with other people. So be quiet. Shh. Don't share your dreams. Don't share nothing. No Instagram posts, no Facebook posts, no WhatsApp group text about what it is that is going on, how you are winning. You are just keeping things under wrap. Nurturing your dreams, protecting your dreams until they are solid, until they are ready to be shared with the world, because it is important, because not everyone is going to be happy for you. Okay, so you don't want other people's negative energy coming and starting to destroy your dreams. Your dreams are going to be a reality before you start shouting on rooftops. All right, sometimes, Gemini, you just have to learn to work in silence. Celebrate yourself. Be your own cheerleader. You don't need to post stuff on Instagram so other people can cheer you on. You don't need to do none of that. Just show up, grind, do whatever it is that you need to do. And when your dreams have really solidified themselves into your existence, into your life, this is when you can start sharing them with people. Otherwise, you need to be quiet and really be in the energy of protecting your dreams. Gemini, this reading was probably one of the most powerful readings I've done, okay? So you are blessed, because my guides are really wanting to emphasize the importance of stopping being afraid and going and claiming these wishes and blessings that you have been praying for. It is really the time to stop this energy of self-sabotaging your dreams time and time again, and always falling back to the same situations. This is now time to say, no, I'm gonna show up 1,000,000%, okay? The sky is not even the limit. You can reach even higher heights than that. So you're wiping the slate clean. You are not afraid. You are doing whatever it needs to take, because you have really bright, amazing days that are ahead of you. So this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and in the comment section, claim these amazing energies that are here. Let the divine know that you are ready to turn a new chapter. Let the divine know that you are ready to really show up and stop being afraid. Your dreams are waiting. So I'm gonna see you soon, and it's a goodbye from me.